If you wouldn't mind scrolling down and smashing that subscribe button, I'm waiting to get to 3k because I've got a bit of a surprise for this one. It's still a big goal for me. I wanted to get there for the end of the year, but it looks like we should hopefully be getting there sort of October time, which is decent. And yeah, I've got a bit of a surprise for 3k and then a few videos that obviously are going to be installing that on the car, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, let's get to today's video. As you can tell by the title, we are changing another part of the car today. This car's never going to be the same thing again. It's just getting transplant after transplant. Today we are changing the door. There's a couple of things on the car that need addressing. Front bumper is pretty horrendous, but obviously I'm not going to find a replacement ever that's going to really sort that out. Big scuff, scratch, etc, etc. So maybe in the future looking at getting a respray on the bumper and the bonnet. The wings obviously now aren't too bad, but we'll maybe look at them in the future now that they're both fully intact. But what we're changing today is the passenger door. No one has changed the door on YouTube. I spoke to, well, the guy I got door off of, GMRS, in Worcester. I had a black car. I was like, oh, you got a door? Yeah, I got a door. I was like, what condition's it in? And it's better than mine, pretty much. So for 30 quid, I got myself a new door. The reason for changing the door is not just for some fun. We're looking at, if you haven't seen already, obviously stone chip, but looking more up here, it's sort of this weird kind of paint crack. It looks like it's been shot with like a BB gun, but it's only sort of come out recently, so not really sure what's gone wrong there. And then up here, more of a rash. It may have been resprayed again, poorly. I don't know, but it's a funny like scratch and it doesn't quite sit as, well, not sit, but it doesn't quite obviously look how it's supposed to. The rest of the door seems okay. The new door's a little bit better down on the inside, but it's still got a few of those. So we're making do. We're going to swap a door today. And obviously all the things that go with swapping a door. So mirrors coming off, bullets, and the little bump strip. Door handle stays on, I think, but the little key, the key slot needs to move. I obviously have that little cover thing. But that needs to get swapped over obviously from doors to keep the same key. On the inside obviously that's where you access everything, and just getting all of this off really. That's what we're looking at today, but obviously that's the old door. Oh wow, and this is the new old door. That's the mark there, the main mark. Don't know if you can see it. It's like a few sort of chips. So a little bit down the back, which is to be expected. I can't see any dents on it yet. Let's get to cracking on with the door. Using a flathead and a cloth, get underneath there, try and prime off. Watch out for the clips, bump strip. Same with the cloth and the flathead, smack it towards the back of the car and she'll pop off. Straight on to the speaker. You can sort of do whatever part you want really, each put sort of a plug or a cable that you just need to pop off. 4 Torx bits along the bottom, and all the Torx screws are exactly the same in the speaker as well. Moving on to the door handle, just one big Torx screw, and then behind there just need to lift your finger underneath and sort of slide him up. Get rid of this little cover cap, another Torx bit, get the trend, slide him out, get those 2 electrical cables away, and she's free as well. Two bits of plastic front and back to come off, don't drop it. And we're just going to pry off the door card. It's a bit sticky first time around if you haven't done it before. There's a couple of poppers as well just to pull off, but just pull from the bottom, lifting up. God knows what it is. Okay, so is that just a guard? Really? Bit of brutality, maybe. Nice big flathead from a distance. Yes! U-turn. Now, does that... I'm thinking that all this plastic, this black plastic just links together nicely, so hopefully I can just push that out. Bye-bye! Oh, maybe. Because that, no, I got it, because that black key pushes and fits snug straight into that door latch, which is perfect. Hey! These were 2 8mm bolts. What I'm going to keep doing as well, and which you guys need to do if you're planning on taking the door off, is keep WD in or using some form of grease like that on both of these. So there's the one bolt there with the little clip on top which we're going to be taking out. You need to keep greasing that. I probably gave it about 2 coats, but I suppose the more the merrier. And the same with this bolt down here, just keep soaking that in WD, ready for the door to be removed. Oh, spit some orange out there. Just let it all drip down my car, you know. Moving on to the wing there, you've got this little sort of plastic cover, pretty much to stop water from getting, I suppose. You're going to pop that off, and there's 3 10mm under there to get. Obviously make sure you're holding on to the wing mirror so it don't drop off, you don't smash the mirror. Don't want those years of bad luck. Put a few things back on. The new door, couldn't do the lock. I thought I could, but then I remembered that the window's down and it's obviously in the way. So got the bump strip and the wing mirror on, but you'll have to wait another day to get the little lock on. Alright, so evening 2, time now to get the door off. Put the little switch back on. What a dream. But it moved down a little bit then. It's one of them plugs that now that I push down with my finger, it should pretty much take itself out. Now we're going to look at getting these pins. So first of all, there's sort of the safety clip on top. It might also be a circlip, but I'm pretty sure them I can just grab. They're not too tight. So just sort of a clip to hold it in place. You know, when you ask people why they did something and they make it sound so easy. Not sure like pins even bloody moving. So I'm going to take the door check strap off because that should make it turn more. I don't think it's going to damage the door because both pins still have a stopper on them. Just means the door's going to open that a little bit more. If you ever need to change a door check strap, you've got to take the door card off. Okay, I can't quite get the swing with the old tweezers, so now I'm just going to use a socket on the end of a short sort of, yeah, adapter and just hope that I can push that up against there and just give it some. Oh, we're moving. What's the door gonna do? Hopefully not a lot. Okay, so I've lifted the door slightly and it's come out. This is my door support. Lots of wood. But I do need them to hold on to it because I don't really know where the door's going to go. Ready to hold a door? If you're feeling ready. Just needs to not rock forward or forward to the car. Yeah?
You're underestimating my skills.
Right, that's off. That's off. Yeah, no, I just don't want you to not do it. Right. Electric. Oh, see. There you go, it's our new garden feature.
Don't worry, I've already got one of those.
How cool is that?
Not that cool.
It is. You ever taken the door off a car?
No.
Ooh, exactly. So I gave the sort of inside of the door there a bit of clean. This bit's obviously easier with 2 people just because you're trying to balance and put pins in. So my beautiful assistant there was obviously come out to help me. Just trying to sort of hold it in place. I've got something that I can prop the door up on anyway, but it's just going to help out if she can wiggle the door up and down, in and out, and get those pins in sort of quick as you can. As soon as you give them a little bit of a wiggle in and a tap in, obviously that person's good to let go of the door then. Yeah, so just giving them a bit of a tap with a hammer. Obviously you're good to hit the pin now and slide it in. Alright, so when you're removing the door, save yourself the absolute ache of a lifetime by just winding up the window sort of halfway-ish so you can access where the wiper motor is, because I nearly just lost my sanity trying to get this out, but it's out, so that's alright. we're going to put it in. So if you're doing the door, wind it up halfway before you take the door off, and then you won't be getting all of this and trying to do it with the door off and the new door on, because that was painful. But let's not talk about it. We've done it. Got in from day at work, thought, you know what, I'm going to smash the car back on and finish it off. What did I forget? Oh. Let's take it back off. But in here, we're looking for the key to slot nicely, this piece to slot nicely in to that little hanger down there. That's what we're going for anyway. Let's put a light in there. Okay, so we've sort of got to get to that point and then get this white piece in. Put it there. It's obviously the one that just slips in with those two bolts on the outside, and then we're off to put the plastics back on. Oh, and I've somehow chipped my handle. Brilliant. My nicely painted handle. There we are. Another job. Let's not worry about that too much. Getting dark so early now. Summer's over. Ta-da! Lines are looking pretty good. Matches up nicely at the top. Matches up nicely with the wing, but I'm not sure whether you don't really get adjustment with the door. To be fair, the door sits where the door sits. They're only on those sort of two pins there. There's no up or down or in and out movements. So, but I'm so happy with that. It looks so much better. Now when I actually stood here washing the car, it's going to look black gold. Like I said, there are stone chips, as there was going to be, but yeah, matches the car and it looks so much better, which I'm happy about. So yeah, obviously that's it, guys. If I can do it, so can you. There was a few bits obviously that were quite annoying. I messed up obviously on the window being down fully on the old door, so I couldn't get my mechanism off very easy, so make sure your window's up half. But yeah, other than that, it went alright. It's not too bad. Like I said, a different technique to knock the pins out, but taking the bottom one out first is probably better, and it's probably better to have someone else as well. I still propped up loads of wood and blankets to help out, but yeah, the more the merrier to help would be ideal. But yeah, looking good. We are sorted. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please scroll down, smash that like, drop us a comment with any questions, any bits I might have missed. But I try to keep the video short. It's quite a long-winded process, so it will be a slightly longer video, but I appreciate you if you've stayed to the end. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.